it's Tyler here from PBS Performance Tuning. I got something a little different today. It's not a BRZ or an 86 or a Subaru. I've actually got a little Yaris, GR Yaris, and we are just showing you a full comparison from a standard customer. Obviously wanted to do some power upgrades. He's doing some track days and things, so we've fitted an exhaust to it, an SME a turbo back exhaust, and we just thought we'd do some entry-level power runs. He actually did get a power pot modification, so it's very much like the HKS tuning boxes. Tune House, THR do one as well. So we did some base runs with that, and also obviously standard then with the THR one. And then being that we're a UNICHIP dealer as well, we've the customer decided to bite the bullet and go the UNICHIP route, just because it's a little bit more tunable. Well, a lot more tunable. You can pretty much tune boost, fuel, timing, cam timing. Basically, it's all fully independently tunable. So rather than just tuning your boost like a lot of the other HKS ones and what have you that you plug in. So and the results were pretty impressive. We were able to get it on today's temperatures and stuff. We're able to get it just shy of 190, which is roughly a 40 kilowatt increase over standard. So as you can see here, your blue line is your standard power run. This was with the little HKS, this is the THR tuning pot one. We've also run one up with a HKS one, and they're very similar. And then you got your UNICHIP one, which honestly it was a lot more repeatable as well, we found, because these are very, very inlet temperature sensitive, I found. The other thing too is the HKS style ones or the THR ones, they come on boost quite early, under 4 grand, which on the street is great. But what we found in doing the same thing with the UNICHIP, I found I couldn't get enough boost at the top end. It wasn't holding on, and I was losing. It was just dropping over. It was nosing over like the standard ones. So I've sort of copied basically what the standard guys have done when they've designed these things. So we've taken a little bit of boost out of the bottom end, but we've found it's actually held it on a little bit more at the top end. So you're not going to feel that little difference down there, especially in a track situation. So I was actually really surprised. When I was talking to the guys at UNICHIP and saw some of the results, the customer said, look, maybe this is the way to go. So and like, honestly, to their credit, it's really good. So it's not the other ones are more of a direct plug and play. The UNICHIP setup there are some sensors we do have to tap into, so piggyback into, if you like. So it's a little bit more of an install process, and it is a bit more of a proper ECU in there. Really, it's got a lot of things going on. So the next option obviously would be a Motec or a standalone. 100% the best option in that regard, but cost-wise, pretty exponential. Like, they're pretty expensive. I don't know the exact range, but I know they're upwards of 6 grand sort of thing. So if you're racing and it was a full-on production car or that sort of thing, definitely a standalone's always going to be better. But if you're looking for just a really good upgrade that's reliable and still tunable, then I found the UNICHIP probably your best bang for buck as far as power wise, without going crazy town with a Motec. So drivability should be fine. It drove really well before, to be honest, and so I'm just expecting it to be just better again. You can actually tune different boost maps into different modes as well for your sport, your normal mode, your sport mode, and your track mode. So you can keep them all the same if you want, or you can actually change all the different power modes in them, which is kind of handy. So just wanted to show you the results, and and these things are fully available at UNICHIP. They're a little bit of work, as I said, wiring them in, but once they're in there, they're fantastic. And there's a whole heap of other features. They're also can do injector, so if you did want to do down the track, there are people doing turbo kits for them eventually. So you can reprogram injectors, because I know that is a side of these things. If you go E85, they start running out of fuel injector. So you can actually calibrate larger injectors into this software as well, which again just gives you more of that flexibility. So just thought I'd give you a bit of a video, and I'll show you once we get it all off the dyno. I'll take it for a run, and I'll show you what it feels like. All right, thanks for watching. Hey guys, so I thought we'd take for a drive. It's one of those things you got to do after you tune it, just to make sure everything's okay. So I'll put the window up so you can hear me. So this has got the full SME exhaust system actually, and look, honestly and truly, it's not that loud. Yes, it's 100% it's louder, a little bit louder on startup and things like that, which they all are with the retarded timing, but the drone isn't that bad. It's pretty good. When you're on throttle, you hear it, but when you're cruising, it's actually pretty good. So for a full turbo back system, he's done a really nice job. I'll show you some photos too when we get back to the shop of the system that's fitted. So, like, even if I give it a little bit of a squirt,
please obey all traffic regulations.
It's a little bit noisy on throttle, but it's not too bad. But that's to be expected. It's not this is a full turbo back system. We're not looking at an everyday kind of a system. So the guy wants it as a track system. So yeah. So what I'm going to do, rather than do a launch, because I've done all that sort of stuff already. So but we're going to do a bit of a drive-by just so you can have a listen to it on the outside, and you can see how it pulls up the hill. All right, see you in a sec. So there you have it. So we've pretty much gone full circle with this car now, almost, apart from putting a standalone computer in it. But we've done the whole standard quick little flash port software, whether it be your HKS style plug-in ones, as I said, which work okay. There's nothing wrong with them, but you really get the most out of them. Once we've now UNICHIPed it, a few guys have done the similar thing, and you do get your power numbers right up there. You can play around with everything, obviously exhaust, all the rest of it, and yeah, and we've actually done some suspension, fitted some wheels for him too actually on this thing. So it is, we haven't hit the track with the new suspension yet though, so be interested to see what lap times we can do. But yeah, so there you have it. So I just thought I'd give you the final rundown, and so you can all have a bit of a listen. Alright, well thanks again for watching PVS Performance Tuning, and stay tuned for more vids. Alright, so that's a wrap on the GR Yaris. So if you like what we're posting, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button down below. And until next time, thanks for watching.